Hello, everybody. Welcome to this live stream. It is not the 3POA. It is not loose but complete, but I'm happy to see you all here. Happy hump day to you. Hope you're all doing well. Have you hit the like button? What's going on, chat? What's up, Sal Sandoval? Darkest Cloister, 8 and Skate, Todd Loves Toys, Your Childhood Was Trash podcast. You guys seen that yet? It's on YouTube. Eric Salas, Renato, Wrench Nato, Ray Nato, The Alleviator. Let's see here. The Death Skull, Yo-Joe Jerk, The 13th Prince, Jericho Savage, Keith Coleman, Drew G, Kick-Ass, Zombie, Mr. Wonderful, V. Conley, Amazing Bro. Amazing Bro. Hey, Ryan, how's it going? Good, man. How are you? Roll Keeper, what's up? Media Clash, ML Series, Ironic, Bionic, Alex S. Let's see here. Matt Classic, Clyde Von Ross, Scott Hughes, Master Son 42. Who did I miss? Ray Murphy, Omar V, Jason Fitz, M Vargo 97 is here. Princeton Phalanx 59, Brian Rowland, Tyler Lalone, Action Figs, Axion Figs. All right. Is that everyone? Robert's Infinite Realms. Dude, right here. Andrew M. Freaky Tiki. Christopher Rose. Freaky Tiki. What's going on? Indies Showcase. The Thor 2941, a.k.a. Storytime. Ammo to Go. The EOD King. Ken Rothermel. White Mike Vegeta. What's up, White Mike? Impossible Pie. Oh, look at this. Articulate Ninja Reviews. Did you guys see his first live stream the other day? It was really good. It was a lot of fun. That was a good time. With a YouTube member after show as well. What's up, Ninja? Northern Nomad is here. How's everyone doing? It's just me tonight. Got a little bit of a channel update. Should we get right to that? Or you guys want to talk some toys first? Or should I get right to the clickbait? James Caracappa, good evening to you. Paul Morales, what's up, man? Ted Darkclaw, I didn't play your commercial, Ted. Is that why you're here, to remind me? Here you go. No bait, all filler. HelloDopeToys.com. HelloDopeToys.com. Ted, do you guys have like a tagline that I'm supposed to say? Buy your toys at HelloDopeToys.com. Pre-order them. Unless you use Big Bad Toy Store all the time. But if you do, no, I'm kidding. Don't do that. HelloDopeToys.com. All right. Well, it's just me tonight. Unfortunately, Jeremy could not make it. What's up, Bees Battlegrounds? Nice to see you here, man. Yeah, so it might just be me on Wednesdays for a bit. Loose but Complete might be put on hold. Well, it's not might. It is. Loose but Complete is on hold. Me and Jeremy had a big falling out. He said some really mean things to me on the internet. And so I don't want to be his friend anymore until he apologizes. No, I'm kidding. His life is kicked into high gear. He does not have a space in his new home to live stream from. And, you know, things are ramping up. I don't know if you've watched the news lately, but certain things are wrapping up. And Jeremy, he's in the Army. So he's going to be not near a computer to live stream from anyway. So I think I'm saying everything I can say. Jeremy, I know you said you'll be in the chat if you're here. I don't know what I can say about where you're going, but yeah, I do, Jeremy, I do wish you the best while you go overseas. I hope you're safe. I hope you remain safe. Come back to us and get back on the Loose But Complete podcast. I will miss you, but not that much, but a little bit. All right. So that's the channel update pretty much. Also, Bobby and Tony are fired, and I'm bringing on instead of them on the 3POA, it's going to be me, Spectre Creative, okay, and Dwight from Hasbro. That's the new 3POA lineup. Hope you guys are good with that. Mm-hmm. Let's see here. You guys are going fast. V Conley, Jeremy, just don't use those Hasbro spear guns. # Coast Guard struggle. I got a lot of people offering to fill in. Yeah, so obviously the 3POA thing is not real. It's still me, Bobby, and Tony. Yeah, let's get Jeremy's in the chat. Channel members, Jeremy's in the chat. There we go. If he's not here, his face will be here in cartoon form. But yeah, I'm not going to continue on with like the Loose But Complete brand without Jeremy, because I feel like me and Jeremy are the brand. Like without him, without me, it's not Loose But Complete. That's its own show. And so Wednesdays, I'll be solo. I'll bring in a guest occasionally, sometimes, hopefully most times. So I'm not sitting here talking to you all very awkwardly. Yeah. Who's here from Chad's stream? Is Chad still live? Did anyone come over from Chad's live stream with Scuba Pete? It was a good stream. I was listening while at work and while driving home. Call it moist time, says Chronically Online. Let's see here. Okay, we got super chats rolling in. Hey, Sal, man. Thank you. Hit the like button for Ryan and his massive I hate it when I can't find the button. I'm going to try that again. Sal Vader, thanks, man. He says, hit the like button for Ryan and his massive Thank you, Sal. Master Son 42, thanks. Wait, is it just you? What a jip. Wow. I've always said I do not like Master Son 42. Not a fan. Not a fan. Chad just ended. Okay. Brandon R, thank you. Are we 3POA and the Toxic Panties Army? I mean, if that's what you guys want to call yourself, go ahead. These are the questions that run through my mind. Probably not. That's weird. Thank you, Brandon. Tony Robles, thanks, man. So when Jeremy comes back, we getting drunk, right? I guess if we all meet up. Yeah. He's in Texas. I mean, he lives in Texas now. So that's a long trip for me. And you too, Tony, I think. Mr. Wonderful, with your member chat, thanks, man. Let's call it Wonderful Wednesday. Well, yeah. Thanks for being a channel member, Mr. Wonderful. You might be pushing it there. Just a little bit. I'm kidding. What's up, man? Hexastack. What's the latest on Hexastack, Mr. Wonderful? All right. Thank you, super chatters. All right. I'm taking questions. We can talk about toys, whatever you want. I got a lot of new stuff here. We usually like to do pickups on Wednesdays. Here we go. Here's Jeremy. Thanks for all the support, everybody. This is hands down the best community within the hobby. I could not agree more, my friend. Yeah, man. I'm gonna miss our time together on Wednesdays, Jeremy. I'm gonna miss you. But when you come back, you know what's up. Yeah. That's right. Got awkward. Let's see here. We have the Toxic Crusaders. I like that one, Robert. 3 POA and the Toxic Crusaders. I like that. All right, Texas is a long way from you, Tony, but if Department of the Boat person is back, I'll buy some Homeboy whiskey. Heck yeah. I would like to have whiskey right now, but it's a work night. I'm not going to do that. All right. Hey, Suka, what's up, man? Who's getting Mezco Cotton Hill? I mean, Duke. Dude, the face on Duke looks horrible. Should I pull that up? I'm going to pull that up. Here, let me open a window here. Since I know almost everyone that watches this show loves G.I. Joe, we can definitely talk about that. Let's see here. Share screen. Bam. And there it is. All right, let's full screen this. Where's the full screen? Is it F11? Oh, there it is. Bam. Oh, I did get this King Conan. I did pre-order that. Oh, I got honey going. Let's see here. I want Duke. I mean, from a distance, that's not too bad. I like the overall proportions and the soft goods and all that. But holy hell, look at that face. That is rough. Why don't your pants shoot lasers? They haven't invented that technology yet. Chad, I don't care for Mezco Joe, though. All that rhymed. Embargo hates G.I. Joe. Tyler, really? King Conan, your first Mezco. Tony, that Duke is so sad. I thought he looked like a putty from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and Sloth had a kid. Oh my god! Hey, what's up, Brandon? 206. Is your kid born yet? Let's see here. Man, this is moving fast. I always say that. Pass. I pre-ordered Snake Eyes and Firefly, not Duke. Tired of waiting anyway. I did not. Yeah, I got Snake Eyes and Roadblock. What else have they done? Firefly, I didn't pre-order. I figure Firefly. No, maybe I did pre-order Firefly. I don't remember. Duke, I did not. It looks. I mean, I'll wait to see the final look, but his eyes are nuts. That Duke just looks off. It's his forehead. It's like his furrowed brow and his eyes that are beady and pointing in different directions. Yeah, that's not good. Maybe it's because his eyes are so light blue that it just looks like a black dot in a sea of white. Getting induced tomorrow. You're going to be a dad on Friday? Brandon, congrats, man. Let's hear it for Brandon. He's going to be a dad on Friday. Congrats, Brandon. I think you should name your child Soundwave. That's a good name for a kid. Soundwave. Congrats, Brandon. Hey, right on. Everyone in the chat saying congrats to you. Got some potatoes in the chat. Yes, amazing, bro. He does look like a doll. When you look at his face, he looks like one of those dolls. You guys remember those dolls that you like lay them on their back and their eyes would close? That's what this Duke looks like. He looks, yeah, I don't like it. 233 here on a solo Wednesday. Welcome, guys. All right, what do we got here? Mr. Nomad.
Emotional damage.
How does cereal pay bills? With checks. LOL. That's pretty good. That's a good one. Thank you, Nomad. Hey, Wilhelm gifted 5 memberships. Right on. Thank you, Will. And Ammo to Go gifted 1 membership. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Who got the memberships? I didn't even see it in the chat. Let me dismiss that poll. Did you guys see the poll? Are you going to hit the like button? All right. Who ordered this Duke? Who was in love with this Duke and wanted it? That is nuts. Oh, his face is... I mean, granted, this is all photoshopped. Like, this thing does not physically exist. I really hope the final product is better. If it is, I'll get it. His hair looks like the top of a McDonald's French fries. I'm just not feeling this figure. The body's cool. I like it from the neck down. But that face is ruining it. This Photoshop is so bad. Now, I know Mezco heads are usually large, but that looks gigantic in this picture. His head looks huge. That's what she said. Duke comes with a constipation face. Hell yeah. Hey, Scuba's here. What's up, Scuba? Yes, I agree with V. Conley. That was a great show with you and Chad. It's Butterface. Yep. Put your custom head on it. Oh, check this out. I put my custom head on a Valaverse figure. But I got my Snow Serpent in. Oh, yeah. Not bad, huh? The Snow Serpent's pretty good. I'll do pickups in a minute. He looks like ruthless aggression John Cena. How is that different from normal John Cena? I don't know. I just know John Cena does this. I don't watch wrestling. I haven't watched wrestling since like 2003, probably. Are we getting custom head? Not from me, Chad. Let's see here. Yeah, the screaming face is just horrible. I mean, none of them are good. Oh man. Yeah, his eyes are going in different directions. Hey, what's up, Colossal? Playing Call of Duty and listening to hey, right on, man. What's up, Wolfpack? He looks bloated. That's Mezco are kind of Migo-ish. So, you know, they all kind of have that look. Action face. You need some black camo lines down your arms like Schwarzenegger and Commando. I mean, I could customize it. What's up, Dem Guts? What's going on? Yeah. That is nightmare fuel. I mean, look at that joint. I mean, this is not real. This is not real. This is all photoshopped together. This is like different parts that were either created digitally or they took pictures of them and then they just photoshopped them all together. Like even his strap right here doesn't go over his shoulder. Look at that. There's like a gap. There is a large vehicle behind him. That probably means nothing. They're not. I think that's a vehicle. I don't know what that is. There he is with his helmet. Going down a cable in an elevator shaft. He should probably have gloves on when he does that. That would be bad. Drew, I'm gonna star that comment. That's a good question. So this was in person at San Diego Comic-Con, like you saw a physical product, Omar? Why do they put this monstrosity up on their website then? Did he have beady eyes like this? Like slightly too far apart. That's why I'm like, I'm not saying I'm not going to get this. I'm just not going to pre-order it. I will wait and see how it turns out when people start getting it in hand, and then hopefully I'll try to, I'll be able to pick one up. That's a cool picture. Let's see here. You think the Snow Serpent's an 8 out of 10 ML series? What are you, some kind of shill? Did you see LaserPants? He called his audience a shill. Why would he do that? Oh, he's so mean to people in the chat. Yeah, where is Black Knight? Ted Darkclaw? Does look butt ugly. Not gonna lie. Okay. But like in person, it was good, you're saying? Okay. I mean, that's like almost okay right there. I hope they do something different with the hair. And why does Duke have like the buzz cut now? Ever since Classified did that, I see that more and more. Bugly. Yes. Tons of hands though. 13 hands. I feel like that's a lot even for Mezco. See, the digital render of the smiling face right here is not, that doesn't look too bad. This looks horrible. The screaming face, ugh. And even this one here is not, it's not as bad as the up close. Let's see here. Oh, NECA. Today's Ollie's Joe's classified find. Zaymot for $4.99. Sadly, no Tomax. I have both of those on the way, thanks to Earl. Thank you, Earl. All right. No middle finger hand for Duke. Sorry, Sam. I already announced them, Tony. You want to know what channel updates I'm announcing? I've already announced them. And you weren't here on time, Tony. Were you busy counting the views on your new Star Wars video, Tony? You probably were. You're probably still counting because there's so many. Even though you only make drama hater videos for clicks. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Earl, hook me up, says Robert's Infinite Realms. 37,000 views in 24 hours? You must have been super toxic to get that many views. And then here's all the accessories. Pistol with 2 magazines, knife with sheath, 2 of the normal blast effects, rifle of some sort, 3 pineapple grenades, 3 grenades. It's funny. In the description, it says handgun, 2 removable clips. And then machine gun, 2 removable machine gun clips with a removable front silencer. And then grenade launcher, 2 removable clips for launcher. So this shoots the rocket, but it has a clip, or is that, it doesn't look like an underslung grenade launcher. Grenade effects and tripod. Yeah, right? Grenade launcher, right? Yeah. You know, it's... So do I have to go back and watch the start of this shit show, or will tell me about the announcements? I will grammar you correctly on the announcements, Tony. One more time. For Tony. Loose But Complete is on hiatus for some time. Because Jeremy is in the army and he's going overseas. And currently, he does not have anywhere to live stream from in his house. He has a large family, and they're temporarily living in a smaller house, so he has no office or toy room. And he doesn't want to be some random weirdo that live streams from his van. So yeah, Loose But Complete's on hold for now. Maybe one day it'll come back. That was the announcement. That's the update. So on Wednesdays it'll just be me, sometimes with a guest. That's the announcement, Tony. There we go. He's got a canteen, binocs, a helmet. He's got the shovel with the. They're calling that a mud splash. Yeah, that's a mud splash. He got his walkie-talkie, his backpack, and his scarf. Yeah, his mud splash. No one is upset about this news. I don't know. Can we get Jeremy's in the chat if you're upset about this news, channel members? Jeremy's in the chat just like that. Matt Joseph says, man, this is cruising. This Duke will arrive in 2026. And Scott Hughes says, by the way, those rifles are as bad as Hasbro's. Yeah, I don't know why Mezco could have gone super realistic. Unless they're beholden to the Hasbro terms of the license, which they very well could have been. Thanks, Brian, for the Vegemite in the chat. That's good, yeah. That's a poop splash. Yes, Jason, I agree with you. Hey, Eric, thanks, man. Awesome custom LP, custom head. Yes. So Joe Fest 2021, Mark II design scanned my head and Bobby's head in the bar at the hotel with his phone. And he said he wanted to try something new. He's going to try to make custom action figure heads. I said, cool. Yeah, go for it, man. And that was June 2021. January 2022, I get a box in the mail, or February. It's like February something. The next year, I get a box in the mail with a custom head in it. He sent me 2 painted ones that he hand painted himself, and then some blanks. This is a blank that I had painted by, of course, now I can't remember, but he did an excellent job. Some people say it looks like I have eyeliner on, but I think he was just trying to bring up the sculpt. I think it's pretty good. Yeah, so that's from Mark II Design. And now Mark II Design he's turned that into part of his business, where if you go up to his table at a con, you can pay for him to scan your head, and he will send you a custom action figure head in the mail. You can do 3 3/4, 1/12, 1/6. And he's really good at it. Thank you, Eric. Drew, I'm going to save that one. Master Son 42. Duke Hand is the shocker. How dare you, sir? How dare you, Master Son? I've always said that I really like Master Son 42. He's a funny guy. You're a funny guy. Thanks for that. All right. So that's the Mezco Duke. I think it says it's $112. Man, I remember when these were $80. It says shipping July 2024. I wouldn't count on that. But maybe. I got the let's do pickups. I got let me remove this. I got the Mezco Robin in. And I was shocked because it was only 2 or 3 months late. And of course, Mezco is notorious for delaying figures. But this is Damian Wayne, not my favorite Robin by a long shot. Maybe my least favorite. But I really wanted a Robin to go with the like 11 Mezco Batman figures that I have. So this Damian Wayne Robin came, and I am very happy and very impressed with it. It makes me really want them to do a Tim Drake now. That's my preferred Robin. Tim Drake, Dick Grayson is Nightwing. But it is a really nice figure. And he's got a magnet stuck to him. There he is. He's got tons of accessories. He's got like 3 different heads. He's got his sword, a bow, tons of arrows, tons of hands, tons of batarangs. I posted a picture of him with this on his hand. Everyone's like, is he throwing a fart? Like, no, he's throwing a smoke grenade batarang. So that's pretty cool. He comes with a big batarang, little batarang. 1, 2, 3 arrows. Yeah. The flight stand, all that. Wired cape with the hood. Wired hood. Really nice figure. I think it's dope. I've been having a lot of fun posing it around. Unboxing art. What Batman you posing him with? Probably my not Sovereign, my Supreme Knight. The gray and black Supreme Knight. Because I feel like Batman's a little bit older when Damian Wayne is Robin. If Damian Wayne is, 14 or whatever, and he's Batman's son, then Batman would be at least pushing 50. I'd like to think he's pushing 50. Yes, Mezco Road Black was announced summer 21. Yeah, he was supposed to ship May 2022. So here we are, October 2023. I don't think anything will ever beat the length of time it took to ship 89 Batman. Let's see here. I can't believe there are 273 people who want to watch this loser play with his dollies in a basement. When you put it that way, I hate you. So yeah, I got the Mezco Robin in. Also, as you saw, the Snow Serpent, which I do like. I can mention the gummy weapons, but mine came in pretty straight. They are still very gummy. But I love the look of this figure. One thing I don't like is that on the snowboard, they got him. So you look at the snowboard, you see he's pointing this way, which I think is that Goofy? Right foot? No. Goofy is left foot forward, I think. But if he's shooting right-handed, and you're going down this way, it'll be better if, I don't know, whatever. Let me get. You do get a lot of stuff with him. He's got 2 pistols. He's got the rifle and some weird looking. Where is it? Some weird looking blaster thing. And yes, I am calling it a blaster. Because look at that. It looks like something out of Star Wars. Right there. So yes, I am calling that a blaster. He comes with the snowshoes. A friggin' bazooka. He comes with the timber taxidermy. He comes with all the rockets and the backpack and the snowshoes. And it's a really cool army builder. It's like a laser MP40. Yeah, the snowshoes are a little weird. Snowshoes are not this small. What's from the cartoon? The Blaster? Embargo 97. You would have kept your pre-order if you didn't have fur on the forearms. Yeah, he does have the fur look going on his forearms and hands and his shoulders. His legs are the same as Snow Job. Snow Job has more paint. In fact, I think it's from the waist down is all Snow Job. I think the upper body's different, or it just doesn't have the overlay that Snow Job does. Snow Job is great too, man. I love Snow Job. The snowshoes are gummy to where you really need to push up from the underpeg. I didn't notice that. Yeah, I guess so. Correct AKM with underfolding stock. Which one? The one he's holding? That one, Scott Hughes? The Sky Cycle is hot garbage. There's no foot pegs on it, right? And there should be foot pegs on the back for Mockingbird, but there's not. No, the original 1985 version. Okay, gotcha. The crazy thing is, like, you can put the taxidermied timber on him, right? And there's a peg hole in that, so you can still put the backpack on. It doesn't go in his back, but it just sticks there in the dog carpet, which is nice. So you can have him all geared up. Then he's got goggles. I mean, there's a lot of different variations you could do with this figure for an army builder. Gustav launcher is cool. I lost the rear piece. Why is that even a thing? Why does that even come off? So you can put a rocket in it, I guess? All right. Snow Serpent comes with a timber rug for the fireplace. Indeed. Hey, Eric. Thanks, man. Okay, so 5 Street Humans or Pixel Dan since Shark kept ignoring you. He did. I asked him that 3 times. And he's like, oh, I don't know. Pixel Dan can throw a man. Yeah, probably 5 Street Humans. Well, no, Pixel Dan. Pixel Dan would win, but I don't know why. Thank you, Eric. Alrighty. Tony, why didn't you like the Sky Cycle? What's up, Southtown Paint Apps? He says, what up, Vato Loco? Hey, what's up, Black Knight? How's it going, Aaron? Yeah, no foot pegs. Yep. That sucks. Should have foot pegs. Like, I don't know how they missed that. He's supposed to sit on the Sky Cycle. Why would you skip foot pegs on that thing? Makes no sense. All right, Drew had a great question. So, what are the odds on the Giant Man? You know, I think it a lot of people are saying it's not gonna fund. I think it might fund. It's picked up a little bit, but it's really all about those last few days. Um, Gonna be close. Don't count on the unlocks. Let's see, I'm gonna pull it up. 6,301. 5 days to go. So it needs 3,699. Seems like a lot. It does. But I've seen these things take off in the last couple days. And Vargo says, I think it might squeeze by. ML Series says it funds. Yeah. Liquid Death. Yes, it's just water. It's not beer. Dragonfly funded in a day. Yep. So did the Sentinel. How many do third-party retailers buy? We don't know. We don't even know if those numbers, if those have been added yet. Serona Games Go thinks it'll fund. Stretch goals might not happen. That would be a stretch. Yeah, water in a can is way better than water in a bottle. Like that plastic taste. This actually tastes like water and not, like a garden hose. They also charge a lot for it. It's ridiculous. But I did find some at Grocery Outlet, which is an outlet store for groceries in my area. And it was like a quarter of the cost. Yes, save your money for Musk and Vanguards. The Musk might, I forget. Did he say when that was going up? I forget. I mean, I only had Ace on the show. Dwight about to put 4,000 giant mans on his credit card, says Suka. The Ghost took forever, then jumped at the end. That's true. So did the barge. So did Galactus. Galactus went up like in the last week, like I forget, but it was way over 10,000 if I remember correctly. It went up to like 30,000 and change. Is that what Grocery Outlet is? Yeah, it's where you get cheap groceries, on outlet prices. As a Canadian, Giant Man would cost you $380. Yeah, that sucks. 380 Canadian dollars is what? That's like 400, so that's about 300 American dollars. I gotta say, personally, I don't think that's worth it. I would not do that. What's up? I am Batman 83. Daniel Evans, where did I get my shelving? What the stuff behind me? I assume because you can see it on camera. Those are Detolfs from IKEA, which is a Swedish furniture store. What's up with the Robo Skull, says Samuel Edwards. I don't know. I did not back that campaign, so I haven't been keeping up with it. All right, I have a request here. Let's see here. This is how much Giant Man costs in Australia. 599 Australian dollars. Holy hell. You can pre-order that with, what is that, Tony? Is that a Spider-Man down there? What? I don't know what that is. Is that a hot toy? For basically 1,100 Australian dollars. So $600 for a Giant Man in Australia. Does that include shipping, Tony? And how many did you buy, Tony? Chad says RoboSkull is on track per their timelines. Cool. You might back Giant Man. RoboSkull is almost at 2 years, says ML Series. Yeah, I haven't really been keeping up with that one. Tony says that does not include shipping. So shipping is $400. So that's Giant Man is $1,000 Australian, or like what, 800 American? That's insane. Wow. And then you probably have sales tax on top of that, I imagine. Wow. The Nutty Buckeye. Why do you dislike McFarlane figures so much? Any thoughts on the new soft goods Toddy Mac has been dropping lately? Some of the new Dune models even have wired soft goods. I don't like McFarlane figures because of the proportions and the larger scale. I do like some of them. I've said it before. I have the McFarlane Swamp Thing, which is an awesome figure, and he works at the larger scale. I don't like the weirdly cut in articulation that a lot of his figures have. The character choice doesn't appeal to me. All the different Batmans and different, weird Supermans, I just don't care for that. My thoughts on the new soft goods. I don't have any thoughts because I haven't seen them. I really don't keep up with McFarlane stuff that much. The new Dune models even have wired soft goods. That's cool. I would like more companies to do wired soft goods. I have not seen the new Dune figures. I have not seen the Dune movie or the sequel that is being made. Embargo hates the 7-inch scale. I mean, some stuff I get in 7-inch. I mean, like, look, I thought the movie was good. I liked this movie. It's called Prey. And I got the Prey Predator, the feral predator. This is a really good figure. To me, he works at the 7-inch scale because the Predator's big anyway, right? But just NECA, their joints have improved so much, man. Like, this is just smooth. When you pose him around, the joints are just super smooth. It's not like old NECA figures. They've just really upped their game. His backpack is just a magnet. Bam. You guys remember the old one where you had to kind of like click it in there with these little plastic tabs, and those would usually break, and the little computer readout on his arms would break off. The shield plugs right into his gauntlet. Just like that. He's got the spear thing. It's just cool. No swappable head because the mask is just a separate piece. This bone mask thing that he's got just clicks right on. But he does have different mouths, so you can pull this mouth out, right? And then you take the other mouth, which looks super weird. Oh man, that looks weird. And then you plug this one in. Like that. Look at that. He's got a weird face, but they call him the feral predator, so I guess he's less evolved or something. But it's just, I really like this figure. I want to get a picture of him posed up with a bunch of Action Force soldiers, a bunch of Steel Brigades, trying to take him down as he's just annihilating them. Very, very good figure. You have yet to see the movie. I liked it, man. I mean, it's not the best Predator movie, but I enjoyed. I liked it. I don't know what to say. Well, now I'm going to pick one up. Tinnitus on my day off. You have tinnitus? Is that from firearms? I'm the weirdo who thinks the Prey movie was pretty bled. No, most people thought that. I'm the weirdo that liked it. Yes, Billy Go Boom. That's a NECA. Yes. Yes. Yep. Colossal Customs. I ended up gluing a lot of my NECA accessories on due to them falling off constantly on the older Monos. Stopped collecting because the wrist blades are super fragile. Yeah. Wrist blades are super fragile. But on this one, they're like separate pieces that click in, and look, they're not brittle anymore, but they're not gummy like G.I. Joe. But look, you can there's still some pliability. It's just right. And they just plug right in to his gauntlet. I'll do that later, but it's NECA stepped up their game, and credit where credit's due. So I like that Predator figure. Oh, you like the 2 art? Yeah, I thought it was good. I like Prey. I just like the the imagery of the what was it? Was it Sioux or Comanche? The imagery of them fighting the Predator in the woods was just awesome. Yes, their Toon Turtles are nice. They've improved a lot. Big improvement since the days of Christopher Reeve Superman and Adam West Batman, Michael Keaton Batman. Those were all notorious for breaking. Let's see here. Hot the Basher. Okay, I'm going to relax and just watch. Love you, Laser Ryan. Thanks for watching, man. You heard they're making another Prey movie? I'll see it. I hope they do. Yeah, it's like Turok. That's a good, man. A Turok movie would be cool. Northman was awesome. People hated the Northman? Really? I liked it. Yeah. What else have I picked up? I got my Valorverse order in. I talked about it a little bit last weekend, but I'm really digging Gemini. She's really cool. I really like the colors that he went with on her. The Maxim 9 is cool, but I want the smaller holsters that he does, and I hope more gear packs come with that in the future. But I love Gemini. And I got one of the Riot Troopers with the Delta gear pack. And then I got one of the Desert female troopers with the Desert gear pack. Like her, I still haven't opened my weapons packs. I got those. Let's see here. I got the gear pack for the Special Ops Trooper. I love the new AK. The new AK is really nice. Let's see here. I got some more stuff over here. Give me 1 second. Shout out to channel member Ham for finding me these at Target at like half price. So he got me a couple of Salas. It's going to be some good fodder. Thank you, Ham. Appreciate you, man. I did get in. I've not opened this yet, but the Mafex The Batman. And yes, this is the one with Marvel, with the copyright Marvel printed on his back. I don't know how they let that happen, but they did. I got that. I also got the West Coast Avengers box set on Amazon because it was down to $85 from 130. So I was like, okay, five figures for $85. I can do that, but 130 was too much. I really like the way that the Silver Centurion Iron Man turned out in red and white. I like that look. So I'll have the old one probably in the Hall of Armor. This one in my West Coast Avengers display. So I got that 5-pack. And then to go along with Sala, I got some more desert fodder with the Indy Map Room Indiana Jones. And this one was actually full price, which is $22.99. So I guess these aren't $25 yet. Whatever. I think they got the likeness pretty dang good on this one. So there's Harrison Ford. I really like the new, what are these called? They're Vipers. Skullface, Brain Out Vipers. What are these? The Techno Vipers? What are they called? I don't know, but they're cool. I got 2 of these. I'm good with 2. I'm not going crazy with classified army builders. Oh, Scott Hughes, shout out to you, man. He got me the Ollie's special Killmonger. Thank you, Scott, for finding that for me. I don't live near an Ollie's, but I got friends that do, and they hooked me up. The new printed face on Killmonger. It won't focus, but it turned out really nice. Okay. You want to see the Vezs? I got a massive box in. It's huge because these card backs are so big, but I got in my Cyberfrog order. It's a 90s Cyberfrog. I'm keeping this one on card because I already have a loose one. But this was a Kickstarter from 2 years ago? Unboxing out your buy 2 Ollies? Is there anything good at your Ollies? I don't get pictures from you. Scott Hughes sends me pictures all day long. What else is in here? Aha. Here it is, Drew. Get this thing. God, he's so... Here's the modern Cyberfrog. With that Vezs stinger through his head. That's pretty cool. I mean, the packaging on these things is massive. Massive. All right. We got the Heather Swain, which I guess say does not look good. The head sculpts did not turn out great. The articulation is very, very dated. Sculpt is good. Paint is good, but got Heather Swain. Got tons of bubble wrap. You know, look at this monster right here. I might have posted a picture of this online. Look at that Vezs. It's huge. Look how big this thing is. Giant alien wasps that suck human blood to turn into honey to feed their young. And they turn the human skins into their hive. They make it into honeycomb. It's pretty cool. I've not opened any of these yet, but I'm gonna. I got that in yesterday. Also, it came with the chicken bucket. Yes, there is chicken in there. Plastic chicken. All right, let me get back to the chat here. We got to do a stream about them. I was going to do a members only video, a members exclusive video on the Vezs and Cyberfrog. We'll see. So she said that too. When I was like, it's huge. EVS won't take any direction. He wanted to do it on his own. I mean, hey, he sold a lot of figures. I think his fundraiser was 600,000. It was a big one. That's what she said. My Walmart has a bunch of Crimson Guards at full price. No snake eyes. Crimson Guards, $5 at Ollie's. Shout out to Scott Hughes. He got me too. Looks like someone could ride that. Yes. It's that big. Crystal and Freddy show review. Do you think the Spider-Man Renew Your Vows is the best Spider-Man out to date? I think it's good. My favorite is the Amazing Spider-Man body. Amazing Fantasy. Let me clarify there. Yeah, I like the Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man body better. That bee will be a fun pet for the swarm. Yeah. It's not a bee, it's a wasp. A killer alien wasp. You didn't get a chicken bucket. You got to get the chicken bucket. Thor Anacostia. LaserPants, what company made that Murder Hornet? Oh, yeah. Murder Hornet. That's Stephen He. Murder Hornet. This is All Caps Comics. I think you have to buy it on their eBay now. But they're regular retail price on their eBay store. Just search Vezz action figure. It's right there. VYZPZZ. Soldier. Murder Hornet. Man, it's huge. Is that from a game or movie? That is from a comic book called Cyberfrog. And you could also buy that on eBay. I don't know if there's any Indiegogo campaigns funding comics now, but I think he has all the back issues, which I think there's a couple, but they're on his eBay store. Okay, I'm going down to the bottom of the list. Let's see here. We've got some Ham. What's up, Ham? Thanks for the member chat. Northman was dope in my top 4 movies. Honestly, go watch it. Dude, I didn't know people hated Northman. I love the Northman. Yeah, man, Northman I thought it was really good. It's a movie about my people. It's where my mother's family's from. Let's see here. Jeremy J. Thank you for the super chat, Jeremy. Jeremy's in the chat. NECA needs to do Dragonheart. They don't. I disagree. NECA doesn't need to do Dragonheart. Let's see here. Jeff. Thank you, sir, for the super chat. Did you go for the re-release Catwoman? The Mafex? No, I already had it. I already have that Catwoman. The DC figures, I'm like all in. I think there's only a few that I've skipped. I skipped the animated Joker and the slightly different jacket Dark Knight Joker. Everything else from DC Mafex I picked up. That's my DC line. That's another reason why I'm like, I don't need McFarlane. Right? I get the best versions, one and done with Mafex. Thank you, Jeff, for the super chat. Classic Donut. Thank you for the member chat. Yo, Ryan, will there be a 3POA/potato merch at the Maryland Toy Expo next month? No. I will not be there. Valiverse will be there, but without me. I wish I could go. I've never been to Maryland. It's just a very long trip from Seattle. Thank you, Classic Donut. And hey, look at that. Ironic Bionic. Thanks for becoming a channel member. Enjoy your perks. I don't think there will not be a members only stream today. There will not be an after show today. But I'll definitely do one after the next show. Figure Fever. Hello to you, sir. No problem. Catch the replay, man. Billy Go Boom. What the hell you say? Let's see here.
What the hell you say?
Thank you, Billy Go Boom. Batman The Dark Knight Returns Mafex number 161 Superman is $69.99. That needs to be sold out. You guys need to. I don't tell you guys what to buy. That's a great figure. I'm glad I have it. And that is an awesome price. That's a great price. Scott Hughes, thank you for the member chat, my friend. Since it's Halloween, have you seen Werewolf by Night? In my opinion, it's the best MCU TV program, and it's only one 60-minute episode. Man, thing is awesome. I still haven't seen that. Has it been a year? I should get around to watching that. They're putting it out in color now, right? I saw something about a re-release, and it's going to be in color. Let's see. Let's look at this giant man. Still at 63.01. Wow. Roll Keeper, thanks for the member chat. I live in Maryland. You're not missing much. I've been to Maryland, but it was on a train and we didn't stop. Thank you, Roll Keeper. Figure Fever, thanks for the super chat. Smiles. Thanks, man. Take it easy. All right. Samuel Edwards says, I like Maryland, but the gondolas and a bunch of Harris Teeters up there. Oh, built the gondolas and a bunch of Harris Teeters up there. What does that mean? I know what a gondola is. What's a Harris Teeter? How is your beard so glorious? I don't know. It's not that good. My beard's not that good. But thank you. Yeah, if you want to grow a beard, just stop shaving. Just let it grow. Just don't cut it. It's the best MCU thing since Endgame? Really? Did you like the Spider-Man movie? No after show?
Emotional damage.
Not tonight. I can't tonight. I got some family stuff I got to take care of. But don't worry. There's a lot of member perks coming up. I have October's video planned. That will be up soon-ish. Oh, Harris Teeter is a grocery store. Harris Teeter or Teeter? Probably Teeter. Yes, Mario Not So Super. Go check out the Vala booth. Aha. Ironic Bionic. That's what I'm talking about. Did anyone grab the Dark Wolf figure from the Fire and Ice movie? Is that a movie? I thought it was just the Frazetta painting. Pre-order on Frazetta Girls and BBTS. It's supposed to come out within like the next month, and I cannot wait to get that figure. Should we look at it? I got to pose it around and play with it at PowerCon. Eamon was there. I believe he's the designer. Super high energy dude. I love that guy. But yeah, just talking to him and posing the figure around, I was like, I'm in, and I pre-ordered it right there at his table. Let's see here, Frazetta Girls. Show this to you guys because it's really cool if you haven't seen it. So Fire and Ice is a movie. It's an animated movie. I've never seen it. But here it is, Dark Wolf. Now this is meant to scale. This does scale with like 6 to 7 inch-ish figures. Let me see if I can zoom in on this. This guy is friggin' rad. And he has... So a lot of people saw this and like, what? No bicep swivel? I don't want this. There's no bicep swivel. No, it's there. It's there. This whole shoulder piece swivels around a ball. So you get plenty of range. It won't spin all the way around, obviously. But, you know, for this guy to hold his weapons and to put him in cool dynamic poses, the articulation is there. Even the single jointed elbows, they move plenty far. It's just a really cool looking figure. I think he's gonna be, you know, slightly bigger than like your Mezco Conan, but I mean, look at him. He'll fit right in. He'll just be a taller dude, you know. It'll look great with your warrior with ball and chain from Savage Crucible. If you pre-ordered that, the Kickstarter. Yeah, I cannot wait to get this. This is so cool. Very cool. There he is. That is Dark Wolf. Daniel Evans says, I didn't say they could use my body on a figure. Well, Hasbro didn't ask me, but I have a blob figure. Let's see here. Alberto Morales, what's up, man? Pete Conley, did you pre-order it yet? FrazettaGirls.com. In fact, you know what I can do? Drop that link in the chat for you. How much did he cost me? $70. $70. Seems like a lot. It does. But I'm a psycho. Let's see here. Yes, the Mezco King Conan was $100. How was that 100 and that Duke is 112? I don't know. I don't know how they do their pricing, but I totally pre-ordered the King Conan. Eric, thanks for the super chat, man. What's the farthest west Bobby will come for a show con? So I can plan to fly out that way. Probably Columbus, Ohio. That was 12 hours. Maybe he'll go a bit farther than that. I don't know. Let's see here. Thanks for that super chat, Eric. Alrighty. Could possibly use the head sculpt from Marvel's Red Wolf. Yeah. Ryan is most definitively, you mean, on the Kingpin body? That's a good figure, too. You know, that blob body, you look at that thing, and that's a repaint and some extra parts put on, some overlays. And that's the Big Warriors 3 guy. Volstagg? Is Volstagg the big one? See, I didn't know Fire and Ice was even a movie. I just thought the figure looked cool. And I wanted it. Let's see here. Yeah. Animated movie? Look at that. Is the movie good? Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm interested to see Dark Wolf and Feral Predator pose together. Me too. I will do that. And I will post a picture. Has anyone ordered the Fury Planet Maestro Union figures? Like the werewolf, tiger, and croc. The line looks awesome. Yeah, I got all of them. I like probably the werewolf the best, then the croc. I like the tiger, but mine had so many issues. Like the hip just pops right off. It's like it's misshapen. I'll have to Dremel it out or something so it fits properly. I think it was the right bicep is super loose. I had to dump a ton of Kiki loose joint fixer in that joint. Just stuff like that. But yeah, the werewolf veteran William and the big croc. What do they call him? Whatever they called him. Another good figure. They're doing cool stuff. Yeah, Volstagg. That blob body. I think we're gonna get a Volstagg on that eventually. They need to do the Warriors 3 already. Eric Alfred Abel. Thank you for the member chat. I was in on Dark Wolf as soon as I heard about it. Sarah Frazetta said that contacting Danzig about Jaguar God as a figure could be in the future. Wow, cool. Didn't Danzig let Super 7 do a figure of him eventually? I think he did. Classic Donut, thank you for the super chat. Went to BobaCon in Everett once. Maryland is like Seattle, but way less pine trees. Also, can you explain how Street Humans is up for pre-order on BBTS? Because BBTS agreed to back the Kickstarter. That happens on a lot of action figure Kickstarters. Yeah, BobaCon. I don't really go up there. I've been up there a few times, but I'm not a fan of the place. But thank you, Classic Donut, for that super chat. Yes, Valaverse is a vendor at the Maryland Toy Expo, which I believe is November 4th. Action Figure Atorium, not a great movie, per se. Okay. Random Diorama, hit the like button if you like potatoes. We have 270 watching and 227 likes. That's a really good ratio. Thank you, guys. All right. What do you guys say about another 10 minutes? Make it a nice hour and a half. There's a Ben 10 character that looks just like Danzig. Who? Kevin 11? Which one? My kid he loved Ben 10. He had all the toys. Fire and Ice is just okay. D-pad retro gaming in Renton is awesome. Yeah. I go there. They have more video games now than toys, it seems like. Which, I mean, makes sense. I'm sure the margins are way better on games. Has there been Underworld action figures? If there was, I bet they were McFarlane or old Mezco pre-112 collection. And I bet they're not very good. That seems like something McFarlane would have done back then. Hey, cool, man. Figure Fever says, now I can go to bed since we're all chatting about Dark Wolf. I did a YouTube short for the figure. Sarah Frazetta said she liked it. Okay, now may I go to bed? Yeah, go ahead, man. Go to bed. Catch the rest later. Cobra Saboteur, thanks for the member chat. I'm late. Did I miss the part where we ridiculed Vala for thinking Conan the Destroyer was a great movie? No, but feel free. He's not here, and he'll never watch this, so we can make fun of him all we want. Ramen Toy, what's up, Ace? Just got in. What did I miss? Everything. Did you miss the announcement about Loose But Complete? Going on hiatus for a while. Because Jeremy will be unavailable due to his employer. Put it that way. Let's see here. Another 10 hours. John, I can't do it, man. Oh, and by the way, that big Spider-Man, that's because of this guy right here. Thank you, John. I think I thanked you before on the show, but I want to do it again. Thank you, because I love that figure. And I've been wanting it for a long time, and you gave me a killer deal. So I appreciate you. As a huge Thor fan, this is ironic bionic. As a huge Thor fan, I had to think the ZD Toys Gamerverse Thor. Really dig the alternate look. I have not seen that. Is it from the Avengers video game, the PS4 one from a few years ago? I have not seen that figure. Hey, V. Conley, heading to Atlanta for a dance competition tomorrow. Hope everyone has a great weekend. Good luck to you, man. I hope you win. Iodine 74. As a piece of animated art, Fire and Ice is cool and beautiful. As a story, just okay. I'll have to check that out. If they were McFarlane, wouldn't make them underwhelming instead of Underworld? Underwhelming action figures. Okay, there we go. There's our answer. John Papa Sergio. McFarlane made Underworld figures, but they were 1/18 scale and were kind of like diorama packs. Underworld action figures were in fact made by Mezco. I was right about that too. Conan the Destroyer, not a great movie per se, says Action Figure Atorium. Let's see here. Was it Mezco? I thought it was McFarlane. It's easy to miss those two lines up, like from the early 2000s, because they were so similar. Jeff says he Googled it, says Mezco. I mean, they both could have done them. Wolf of Toy Street Part 2 coming. That's up to Tony. He's the editor. Yes, that is the NECA ED209 behind me. It's good. Yeah, it's a good figure. It was... Someone had it on clearance not too long ago. But, you know, NECA re-releases stuff, so I wouldn't be surprised if they put them out again. Hank V. Ryan needs to give Tony and Bobby hair grooming tips. I can't. They don't have hair to groom. Let's see here. I remember liking that first Underworld movie. That was cool. I feel like the sequels kind of just went off. I think I've seen them all. The sequels kind of sucked. Dude, Charmed had action figures. Buffy. I bet Smallville did. Like all those old CW shows had figures. I have the Buffy library playset. I use it for my Hellfire Club over there in the X-Men display. It's a great playset. It's very expensive on the secondary market now. I think I see them listed for like $700. Okay, guys, here's a question from Ramen Toy. Would anyone fancy a properly made heavy metal Tarna? Did I say that right? Tarna. One's in the chat if you want that from Ramen Toy. We got some ones. There's the ones. I think they fancy it, Race. Some of them. Chad wants 118 scale mask from Ramen. You mean Makina? Ryan can groom my pubes, says Tony. Not if you keep shaving them. You think Underworld 3 was the best one? Rise of the Lycans? God, I don't even remember. I remember the first one had the hybrid dude, right? He was the vampire Lycan hybrid. All right. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom. Guys, I try to keep up and get to everything, but I can't. Why the hell isn't anyone making Spaceballs figures? It's been enough time. Nobody is going to confuse it with Star Wars. You think Disney would let them? You know, I feel like if anyone made Spaceball figures, it would be Super 7, and then I wouldn't want them anyway. We'll take anything from Ramen Toys. They're killing the game. I agree, Crystal and Freddy. Looking forward to the Musk, the Ramen Racer. Spaceballs, the Kickstarter. I seem to remember this as well, Cobra Saboteur. Wasn't there a literal clause from Lucas when Spaceballs was greenlit, specifically stating there could never be merch sold from the movie? Could have swore I read that somewhere. I have a memory of that as well, but I can't place it. That's something that maybe Tony can research and make a video about and get 37,000 views in less than 24 hours. Let's see here. Well, I don't want Hasbro to make Spaceballs figures. I want Ramen Toy to make them. Or NECA. NECA would do good. Or Valiverse. But he would never do it. He'd say, no, it's a dead brand. It's a dead brand, Ryan. Lucas told Brooks no merch ever. You need to comb the desert for Spaceball figures. Okay, there it is. Media Clash. Thanks, man. In a 2012 interview, Mel Brooks, who, by the way, is still alive, said that he wasn't allowed to sell Spaceballs merchandise because of an agreement with Lucas and George Lucas and Star Wars. Okay, there it is. I bet you Mel Brooks is pushing 100 years old. He's definitely in his 90s, deep in his 90s. He's got to be. Oh, Suka. We're going to end it on this comment right here. Ramen Toys can do them. Just call them void testicles. Everyone, thank you so much for hanging out with me on this solo stream. I'll bring on a guest next time. Someone hopefully you all like, or you don't. Maybe someone you don't like, and we can make fun of them the whole time. and embarrass them and humiliate them. No, we won't do that. But thanks for hanging out with me for this hour and a half. Sorry, like I said, no after show tonight, but I'll get you on the next one. So thank you all. Shout out to Jeremy. Shout out to Loose But Complete. We'll come back one day. I love you all. Goodbye. Bye. Hello, Dope Toys.